How do you keep the positivity, the calmness, when everything is hitting the fan?
Because basically when things happen, I go the other way. So tonight, I just was reminding myself every time you came and the next person came, I was just reminding myself, literally in my own head, saying, you don't mean shit. I said it to one of you. They said, how do you stay humble when you're so successful? I'm like, because I know if I die tomorrow, I'll have a good day on social media. Like most comments ever on my latest post on Instagram, everybody's gonna be like, oh fuck, that was the last one, weird. And I know that all of you will be on with your life a week later. You have to balance your ego with humility. In the same way, when I'm having my worst day, I realize I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best that ever does this. And so the way I handle things is when something's going one way, I use all my emotional strength to push the other way. What, are you gonna cry for the rest of your life because the conference got fucked up? To me, it's just like, look what the fuck's going on. Guys, if you're in this room right now, let me just remind you that there's 7.7 billion people. Literally right now, as we stand here, there are women being shipped to be strippers in parts of our world. Right now, as we stand here, there are women who are basically caged, mentally usually, and are being shipped to dance on a pole in Manhattan and in London. Like, do you understand there's genocide going on right now. Like, what do you think's going on? Like, we lack perspective. Your conference got fucked up? Boo-hoo. I lost a client? Boo-hoo. There's people fucking dying out there. So when Americans or Europeans talk to me about race or gender, I'm sad. It's their real life. But I remind them because it's a positive thing. Cool, but let me tell you about the person that's ranked 7 billion in the world. They fucking have it bad. And so I struggle. Listen, I'm weird. I think about things like animals. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're the best elephant, we are still better than you. We got listen, I got hot on this about a year ago, the 400 trillion to 1. It's impossible to be a human being. You won. I don't know how to get upset after that. I keep shit in perspective, right? Like, you're gonna learn from this. You fucked up. I promise you it's failing because of you. And when you start owning your shit and not blaming other people, and I think this is the kick I've been on lately on Instagram, right? Like, blame yourself. You know why I'm always happy? I blame myself. When you blame yourself for real, you're gonna always be happy. Because you don't feel like somebody else controls you.
It's crazy that no one gets it when you tell them as well.
You know? And listen, think about all the shit I've said on Instagram. You see it, you've been into my shit for 3 months, you see it, and you're like, what the fuck does he mean? Right? It's about eliminating being at the mercy of anything or anyone. Right? It's mental minimalism, right? It's like just being like real basic. I'm basic as fuck up here. It's binary. I mean it. I'm real basic. Good, bad, black, white, on me. My fault. There's nothing you can say. The venue fucked you, you picked the venue.
I got scammed. Somebody scammed me.
Your fault.
I know, and
You know why?
I totally get it. But
Your fault, because you fucking cut a corner. The only time you get scammed is when you cut corners.
Underpriced attention, guys.
Underpriced attention.
Talk about it.
My religion.
How do you find, so let's just say if it's on Facebook now, how do you say, okay, it might be on Twitter in 2 years, or how do you go about finding that underpriced attention? And how do you know it's underpriced?
Too many of you in here have ego around your time when it's the only thing you got. So the reason I always know is because I work. I try things, I test, I DM you back, I tweet, I work. So when you're in shit, you taste it. And when you've done it for 20 years, you see patterns. Facebook's still underpriced. You just can't target 22 to 25-year-old African-American fans of football because other people are doing that too now. It's just like Google. Early on, you could just target soccer. One word, 5 cents a click. I did it. Wine. But then I had to put, at the end of the game, now I got to put 2013, you know, Heller Sellers, Zinfandel, like long tail. Real estate. If you're right about London, look, this is my favorite. Do you understand that somebody once bought this building for $1? Somebody bought the land we're on for $1 once. That happened. It was a long time ago. How do you know? You're a practitioner. The reason I do is how I learn. You gotta put out, all of you are like, well, I can't do podcasting and Facebook and Twitter. Oh, but I can vlog, but I can't. Why? If you want it so bad. My thing is why? If you want it so bad, why can't, if you wanna have a media company around Caribbean food culture, why can't you? You know what I wanna see? I wanna see all your minutes. I wanna see all your minutes. I wanna give you D-Rock for the day. I wanna watch you from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Let me promise you something. You're gonna get exposed. So that's why Dailyvee happened. Because you guys, like a lot of you didn't know me before Dailyvee. How many people knew me before Dailyvee? Well, not bad, right? You got to really know me post Dailyvee. You heard hard work and hustle before, you were confused. And I've been doing that shit every day for 20 years.
Gary, I've been hustling for 2 years to get an internship.
You and 10,000 other people. D-Rock, how'd you get your job? But he offered me something, you have to understand, you know when people offer me free videos today? Everybody. Big problem, I don't need it. That's right, for all of us.
Our story, it's amazing.
Go ahead, tell him. Tell him, no, real quick.
I've seen your story live. You just stand up on a conference and said, I want to be your D-Rock in London. And you just died.
And timing, right? Like, listen, I want it for you. Like, I didn't even know that internship was, you saw, I didn't know that was off. Like, I'm trying, but you know how many of you were about to email me? Tomorrow I'm flying from London to Austin, Texas, which is a long flight. And I'm gonna have a really good chance of like actually getting to it. But if I don't, even though I told you take a photo and email me tonight, you got a real unlikely chance of getting through. The question is, what do you do next? Do you try again? Some of you emailed me 11 times, still no answers. The person next to you is gonna email me tomorrow for the first time and get a full answer. It's just the game. It's just the fucking game. Life is funny. Tyler, right? Learning so much, we're getting really close. Literally was at the crossroads of being terrible community manager at VaynerMedia. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Was it the first day or what day was it? The first day that Tyler was AJ was deciding between Tyler and Nick Dio, who's on, like I love and you may have seen too, to be his next assistant. If Tyler didn't get the job, he would have left. Because he was like, fuck this, I'm not getting it the way I want. Life is funny. AJ, on a flip of a coin, I think in his mind, goes with Tyler, right? The first day that Tyler is AJ's assistant and in his inbox, we get an email from the client, the Jets.
New York Jets.
The New York Jets are our client, which is amazing. The New York Jets send AJ an email, now Tyler sees all the email, and says, AJ, we'd love to talk to you. We desperately want Tyler Schmidt off the business. I want to keep telling the story. You have to understand, if he wasn't in consideration and AJ wasn't ready for an admin, if he didn't get the admin job, what would have happened was, at that moment, we would have audited what Tyler was up to. Tyler was not in the right headspace because he knew that wasn't right for him. When we audited, more than likely would have came back and being like, yeah, he's really not that good. And he probably would have got fired. Life is funny. So the reason I'm telling some of these stories is, guys, there's a time when I've like done a trip to LA, it got canceled. Maybe that was the trip that I was gonna have the meeting that was gonna change my life. I sat in San Francisco twice and passed on Uber in the angel round right to my good friend's face. Had I said yes, I would have $300 to $400 million more right now. That's real life. Like that's just, like I don't know what else to tell you. That's just like, that happened in my life. So there's just so many variables. And this is why, if you listen, I keep shit simple, because you think you're way more in control than you are. You're in control when you make the decision. You're not in control after that. Why do I make decisions so easily? Because I know I'm never gonna know the alternative. Why do we pick London? Maybe we weren't gonna do London. We talked about other things. Like, everything is so much more chance than you think, which is why if you keep it basic, shit works out. All of you are just spending so much time overthinking shit you have no fucking control over.
Gary,
Yeah.
I just started my personal brand. I introduced you already. It's Johnny Travels. I've heard so much from you, all the podcasts, all the videos, but still, I'm providing full service travel organization. And besides Facebook ads and Instagram ads, what could I do more? Because I'm literally thinking about.
Are they working?
Sorry?
Is it working? Have you done them yet?
My first group is next week.
Have you done the ads?
Sorry?
Have you done the ads? Your first group of
No,
ads?
I haven't.
Okay.
No, I will do it. I need just like a basic information. I will do it.
But hear me out. The fact that you're asking for what else works when you haven't felt the benefits of the thing that's come out of my fucking mouth every day for 18 months. But think, you understand? No, but really, like, it's like, I'm like, there's a great deal over here. And you're saying, hey, but is there even a better deal somewhere yet that you have? It's not right.
Okay, I'll try.
Listen, this is, and you know I'm never gonna waver. It's all about patience. You've literally, I wanna drill this through your fucking head. You literally are curious about the other thing. You haven't even tasted the fruits of the thing. It's a bad indicator of what's about to happen.
I'm trying to run faster. I know it's long game. It's okay.
Yeah, but all of you say shit to me and then I watch you and you don't do it. All of you are cool with me when we're here together for 3 seconds. Oh my God, thank you, yeah, patience, I got you. And then I go, look. and then I go look at everybody. You know, here's what just so you guys know what I do. This is how I learn, because I do the work. I go and I'll tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning or on the flight, we'll look at all the photos, hashtags, be like, that cool, yeah, I remember that kid, oh yeah, that's a Caribbean dude. You know, right? And then I'll save shit. And then I'll, you think it's cool when I follow you. And then I go back and look.
Thank you.
And
I'm more hungry than ever.
Good.
Thank you.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And like you seemed hungry 2 minutes ago. So you see where I'm going? You see where I'm going? Guys, what I sell for free, by the way, is hard. Yeah, man, it's fucking hard. Like if it was so easy, it's fucking hard.